Go ahead and set the camera down.
This is a public sidewalk, bro. I'm on a public sidewalk. Call the police. Get your phone out. Call the police.
There's certainly not any signage. There's nothing in there saying that this is not a public way. There's no way for us to arrest you guys for trespass or anything else.
Sure.
I don't have a way to tell if that's public or private.
Was that
you called us for help.
For sure. I was a victim, was I not?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
What they're saying is don't come back after this encounter. I don't know how that's so hard to understand.
Today's video clearly displays two things: a wannabe cop drunk on security guard power, and an actual cop trying to think of a way to arrest the victim that called him for help. For context, Rockford Metro Press was inside the building and in the public areas for 30 minutes talking to the other security guards and an employee with no violence or physical contact at all. They thought they were done and going home. Until this guy showed up.
And there you have it, folks. That's how you do a First Amendment audit at the Rockford Mass Transit District. We got some good film here this time. We're not looking for a confrontation. What up, man? What's going on, man? You didn't get called for us, did you? Man, you hear it on the radio? Man, they said we were filming, man.
Yeah, we
got this guy right here. Look at him.
About to grab us up.
Look at him.
That guy right there. We had permission and everything.
What are you guys filming for?
Just for free press.
Yeah, just free press.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just out here for the free press.
Yeah. You know it's private property, right?
This is private
it's
property?
not.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Is it paid for by tax dollars?
So they get government grants, right? But that doesn't make it public property.
You sure about that one?
This is
Yeah.
public property.
100% sure.
It provides a service to the public and is open to the public.
Most businesses actually get government grants.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure, for sure. But I can't go in there and film. If they want me to leave, I gotta leave. This building, I cannot.
This is a public.
This is a public building. I can stay in there and film all day long. Want to bet on that one?
Yeah.
They just called the police on us there, buddy. You gonna call the police on us?
This psychotic human being is excited to do what he's about to do. He's been waiting for this moment.
You are? He said he is. He literally just pulled up with his music and we just started filming him.
They told you, buddy, you might want to call.
You got a name on you, buddy?
Nope. Go ahead and set the camera down.
What? Who are you?
Set the camera down.
Who are you, buddy? No, you're putting your hands on me? This is a public sidewalk, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Who are you, man?
Set the camera down.
Who are you, bro?
Leave.
Who is
Leave.
you?
Leave.
I'm on a public sidewalk,
you're
bro.
not.
Yes, I am. I'm on a public sidewalk. Call the
you're
police.
not.
Get your phone out. Call the police. Call the police on this dude. Look at what he's doing. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Leave now.
I'm not going nowhere, man.
Leave.
The fuck is you doing?
Private property.
You trying to find me, bro?
Leave.
You going to
Leave.
jail. You going to jail, bro.
Leave. Now you're off.
You
the property.
going to jail, bro.
You leave.
This is a sidewalk, bro.
This is private property.
This is a sidewalk.
Leave.
You just ruined your
You are
whole
going to leave.
career, bro.
You are going to leave.
This is a sidewalk,
You're
bro.
going to leave or
I'm
you're
not
going
going
to jail.
nowhere, dude.
Cool.
Call
Go
the
to jail.
police. Call the police then. Call them. You ain't taking me nowhere, bro. Fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, we have one.
Come back on the property.
This is a sidewalk, bro.
This is our property.
This is a sidewalk, dude.
It's our property.
You don't own the
private
sidewalk.
property.
Dude, you don't own the sidewalk, you dumb fuck. You,
What's that sign say?
Rockford.
Yeah.
Rockford.
Rockford Mass Transit.
Rockford Mass Transit District.
Makes it our property.
This is my property.
No, it's not.
Want to bet?
Yeah. I will bet you $1 million.
Dude, you're going to jail. You put your hands all on me, bro. Yes, you did,
Come
dude.
back on the property, you're going to jail.
Where's the property at, bro?
Listen, you come back
You
on the
just
property,
shoved me out in
you're
the
going to
street,
jail.
bro.
Yes, because now you're not on the property.
How the fuck you sound, bro? How the fuck you sound, bro? This is a sidewalk. This is a sidewalk, bro.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Go down there and say that.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'll go wherever it says. The fuck? The fuck? This is my sidewalk, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Racist is a motherfucker, huh?
Go to the jail for that word, man.
I don't know if he's injured or not.
Yeah, I am. I want some. No, I ain't that injured, but I want somebody to come look at me. I want somebody to come look at me.
My
He's got a
feeling now.
medical
Tell me
device
the
on. I
N-word.
don't know if it's got
Here's
ripped
my
out or not.
feeling.
What the fuck, bro? You ain't nobody, bro.
You called me the N-word.
I didn't call you no N-word, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I said this is a sidewalk, bro.
Use the bad one, man.
You just put your hands on me. He just put his hands on me. He don't even know what. This is a sidewalk, bro.
Keep you away from him.
This is a sidewalk, bro. This is a sidewalk, dude. You're getting trouble, bro. You're going to jail, dude. Yes.
I'll see you in court.
You're definitely going to see me in court,
You
buddy.
might want to stay here, sir. You're fleeing across.
Are you going to put your hands on me for going on the sidewalk, sir?
Hey! Walk away.
He's on a curb.
I'm on a curb, dude.
You can't do that.
Do not step back on
Do
the
you
property.
even have arrest authority?
Yes, on
You
the property,
do?
yes.
On the property. This is not the property, dude.
This is the property.
That is not the property,
Yes,
dude.
it is. Look, we're not going to fucking argue about it, okay?
We're cussing at me now?
Yes. Walk
Who
away.
are you? Who are you, bro?
Metro enforcement.
You ain't shit. You ain't a motherfucking lick on a dog's nuts, bro. You ain't shit, bro. Fucking walk away. This is the sidewalk, you dumb fuck.
Just walk away.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Walk away.
That's the sidewalk.
Come back.
I'm not. Fuck you, motherfuckers, bro.
Come back and you go to jail.
Hey.
Are they coming?
I think
I'm not walking. This is a sidewalk, and the police are gonna let me come film on the sidewalk. I'll go back in their building tomorrow. No, I'm not. Trespass by who? By who, bro? You ain't nobody, bro.
You cannot come back here. If you come back, you go to jail. You
Says who? Says who?
Says the fucking law.
What is your name?
State of Illinois.
Let me walk on the sidewalk. Can I walk on? That's what sidewalks are for.
the street. You won't let us
What? You're gonna make me jaywalk across the street?
Look,
There's a what? What's you gonna call it?
there's a crosswalk
For,
right
can I go on
there.
the sidewalk to go on the crosswalk? I can.
Across the
Excuse
street.
me. Excuse me.
Across the street.
Excuse me.
Across the street.
I don't have to go across the street.
Across
This
the
is the
street.
sidewalk, bro.
Across the street.
Says who?
Says me.
Are they coming? Is somebody
Says me.
coming?
And if you
You
come
ain't-
back on the property, you are going
Back
to jail. Go across the street that way.
back up.
Hold up.
Somebody call the police on these. Somebody call the police.
Here, I'll block this.
No.
I'd have to check the law in that state, but I'm not sure it's legal for a rent-a-cop to just assume control over vehicle traffic in the road so he can force someone to cross. This guy is so arrogant and ignorant and incapable of rational thought, I'm kind of surprised he's not a cop. But I'm sure it's because he failed the mental exam. He would have gotten a city sued way too quickly and way too often for their taste.
You ain't got, I'm going on the sidewalk, bro.
Why don't you stand out there?
This is a sidewalk, bro. Dude, this is a sidewalk. This is a sidewalk.
It's belongs to RMTD.
What?
It's belongs to RMTD.
This is a sidewalk, bro.
I know, but it's RMTD.
You know this is so I can come over here to get out of the street.
RMTD said.
You're not gonna put your hands on me, sir.
I don't want to put your hands. Just leave.
Thank you,
I told
thank you. I don't want to leave. I want to sit right
I
here.
don't-
We got people sitting here. This is public, bro.
Yeah, I told you from the beginning. I say, don't bother us. We don't bother you guys.
For sure, buddy. And dude stopped here with his music, and I said hi to him, and he got out and said, I can't be on a public sidewalk.
And now he's
Now he's coming back again. I'm on the sidewalk, bro.
Be honest.
Be on that side, man. Be on that side.
when these guys called him up over there.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you is not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
Do not come back on the property.
You're a fucking coward, bro. I'm gonna go to jail for coming on the sidewalk.
Jail.
You're going to jail, sir. You assaulted me. You little smirky smirk. Dude, I'm on a crosswalk. Cross.
Yeah, you need
You're gonna put your hands on me.
Your manners, buddy.
Somebody's gonna come here and school you. Hey, can you call the cops, bro? Can you call the cops, please? They is harassing us. They're not letting me go on the sidewalk. Exactly. Can you move? You hear, dude?
We are not police.
Fuck the police.
We are not police. I told you.
You guys are the police.
No,
Fuck
we
you
are not
guys.
police.
We're not.
Fuck you guys. You guys are not the police. So you have arresting powers. I can't walk on the sidewalk.
He's tried to detain him. He's tried to like fit.
That is a sidewalk, bro.
Our sidewalk. By Rockford Mass Transit. Paid for by Rockford Mass
Who
Transit.
pays for Rockford Mass Transit?
Private investors.
Private investors?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yes, absolutely. There's a fucking placard on the inside that says who invested in it.
So they own this sidewalk?
Yes. They built this sidewalk.
They built a sidewalk?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure about that one?
Absolutely, 100%. How long you been doing this?
Longer than you've been a cop. Are you a cop?
I'm not a cop.
What are you?
Metro enforcement.
Metro. How long you been Metro enforcement?
About 5 years.
Oh, it's been how long I've been doing this then?
Who's that?
There's nobody. Is
I mean,
something
he
wrong?
has a gun on his side, but he only put out his handcuffs and he just physically.
Can I get your name since you
No.
put your hands on me?
No.
For being on the sidewalk, you literally got out of your car and jumped and pretty much fucking did what you did to me, bro. It's all on film.
Okay, so is this. See the camera?
Exactly. I'm gonna FOIA them cameras, buddy.
You can't.
I can't.
You can't. It's private property.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not letting me go on the sidewalk. He's blocking the sidewalk, guarding the sidewalk.
I think he just wants to get
You
his wrist
do
checked.
not own the sidewalk.
They do actually.
No, I don't need no medical.
Have a nice
Honestly,
day.
I don't have to. You have a nice day, sir. I'm staying here and I'm filming.
At first,
At first, yeah.
You guys want them because they're here.
No, they're fine.
Are you
'Cause
sure?
I just wanted to look at my arm at the time because it was
I
all
mean,
bent
they're-
up and
they're
stuff.
here. You want
You know what I'm
them
saying? I mean, I really don't want to waste people's time, but
Okay. It's your job.
because I did broke my wrist at one time.
I'm gonna have them come
You know what I'm
check
saying?
They're
Because
gonna pull
that
up.
gentleman really was. This was not called for.
yeah, it was
Like he
very-
literally just pulled up like this, dude, and I could film. I could film on the side.
And you guys have all
we
the
were literally-
cameras.
Literally,
we
man.
literally walked away.
And that building. My papers are right there on the floor. I requested some papers in there because we went in there and we got a FOIA request at the Rockford Mass Transit, and they gave us our paperwork and whatnot.
Okay.
And I must have dropped my paperwork.
me to go get that for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, buddy.
Fire department's pulling up right here. Just when they come out, be like, yeah, I'm the one. I want to get checked on.
For
okay?
sure. Thank you, buddy. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna sit right over here. Don't leave until I know what's going on.
It must have just timed out.
Probably. There you go.
Like I said, this is a freedom of information request. This is freedom of public records, and I went in there to get it, and that's a public building. That's a public lobby in there too. You know, and we had no problem going in there.
We didn't even say nothing to nobody.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing. No encounters. They encountered with us, and you know, had a cool conversation with the guy at the front desk, a bigger gentleman. He was very kind. But like I said, my wrist was. You could tell it was broke at one time. I did break.
And so he had his arm twisted, and he can tell you about it if you get. He's one to check.
You wanna,
Bullet's too good.
Signed off.
for sure.
You guys want to pull up the video of him doing all that?
For sure.
He said that you guys be willing to let us watch it.
I'm just curious where it took place, inside, outside.
It just took
prior to-
right where his car's at.
That's sort of what they
You know
said.
what I'm saying?
If I
Yeah.
see
Like I said, we've been
video
filming.
leading up
We've
to
been filming all the way. You know, up. We were in that building too, but we didn't have an encounter with the other two officers. You know what I'm saying? On the sidewalk, it was just him. Like he pulled up with his car. We said, "What's up, buddy? How you doing?" You know, we thought he'd come with us, like, because we were waiting on the cops or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody come. I guess they called the police or something. I don't. But he got like really violent, dude, like aggressive, and he was like real happy with what he was doing, and it was really sickening, really it was.
Are you guys able
But-
to, like, if we need you to, like, download that?
For sure.
Be able to download
It'd be easier to watch it on my phone, because I got a little app that'll just actually let me view it, you know? But let's see, like,
have him watch these.
Hey, can we go in the shade?
he's got the better view.
Well, I assume
You know,
yeah.
because he's up like this, dude, he's really
Do you hear that,
violent.
Mario? He mistaked me for you.
And I hate using your guys' time.
You must be gaining some weight.
I hate, you guys are actually pretty awesome, you know, honestly, you know.
Well, we're just glad nobody's hurt. You know?
Right. And sir, honestly, it could have went a different way.
You didn't hear that.
What's the red car? I thought it was this little white SUV.
Yeah, no, we
Is there
don't
a
know
way
where
to
it
put the
came from.
volume up or no?
I don't think so.
Is that all the way up?
How you doing, buddy? Can I get your name and your badge number?
Andrew? Oh, not much.
I'd like to press charges on that gentleman.
No, that's fine. That's what we're trying to figure out.
All right.
What occurred?
'Cause he was really nasty.
So,
We were trying to go down that way, get on this way.
Yeah, it's to the truck.
we're trying to leave to go.
Yeah, we're just trying to go home, man.
This is okay. So here's one of the stipulations. And again, maybe it's something they can post. But they claim the sidewalk over there is also RMTD property, and that it's
The only thing this cop cares about is enforcing the security guard's claim of private property, even though he admits he can't even verify that. He's willing to lock someone in a cage on something that he cannot even verify.
And that it's public use, but they own the property.
So can they...
would have said that, we would have gone.
Understandable. And so they claim that if they ask you to leave the lobby, you're still on property, is what they're claiming. I don't know the legality.
See, but we weren't in the lobby when this gentleman encountered us, because that's already over with in the past.
Radio's just like we do.
For
so
sure.
If somebody else asked them, if another metro asked you guys to leave,
Right.
he would have knowledge of that.
We haven't got their names.
But
We do that first, and then
but again, to them,
meet up
being
with
on the
someone.
sidewalk is being on their property as well. So I'm not
To them.
I'm not justifying.
For sure.
I'm not justifying his actions at this point. I'm trying to see everybody's side of it and know what the legality is.
100%.
Because I don't know property-wise whether that's a public sidewalk or not.
You sure?
I would guess that
It was 15 feet over.
Well, what they do,
from the road.
what they do is because they have the bus stops that pull in.
For sure.
And I will have to get a hold of City Legal, and they'll have to tell us. But basically, from what I can remember, is that they I don't know, they annexed it or whatever. They added to the property of RMTD.
Okay.
And I know it's a sidewalk, and it's like this sidewalk obviously is part of, it's public, right? But I think what they do is because they have the bus stops, they pull in.
And that'd be
They might have annexed it.
Is that considered right
again,
there though? Is that's different? I wasn't blocking the buses.
No, I'm not.
Correct. Was I blocking people getting in and out of the buses? That would be down there. That would be down there. Correct. Thank you, sir. I'm hearing you out.
We'll have to look.
For sure.
We'll have to either get
You got some stuff in your hair. Yeah, there you go. You got it out. I just didn't want you to look
If they
goofy.
annexed it to be part of that.
For sure.
So that's the issue. You know what I mean?
Even if it was an issue, it's still a public. People can go in there. Me filming is not a crime. So what would be even if you guys are checking? Still, I can do that.
If you want to record, you can record.
You can record for sure. What would be the deal? I just wanted some B-roll. The bus is leaving, getting everybody out. We already did our story. There's no police coming. They can ask me to leave. Can they ask me to leave? Do I have to obey them? For them asking? For them asking? For them asking?
If it's private property and they request you to leave, it doesn't matter if they're lawful or not. If it's their private property and they have the ability to say, we control who comes and goes, which RMTD has given those security guards control of that.
Oh, the sidewalk part.
They can tell you for looking at them cross-eyed, we don't want you here anymore, get off.
Yeah, but that's your guys' job to come remove us.
Yeah.
It's not
No.
trespassing
Yeah.
until we
See-
refuse to leave.
See, it is.
We can make an arrest for trespassing, but to ask
Yeah,
someone
if we
to
refuse to leave.
to ask someone to leave, they have the ability to detain you if you're on their private property.
For sure. To wait till the police.
But we wouldn't physically be
They
able to
can't hold me
arrest
there. That's false imprisonment.
you. They can though. They're security
Not if we're
guards
trying to
and you're
leave.
on their private property.
Yeah.
So it's something that the lawyers got to hash out. I'm not a lawyer.
So they had to let us leave.
Like
They had to let us leave,
Lieutenant
right?
Davis is available or something.
Lieutenant Davis is not available.
He's not available.
He's had an admin schedule.
It's
I'm the street supervisor on this side of the road.
okay.
Okay.
So who would you guys contact about figuring out whose sidewalk that is?
Here's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'll
What's
tell
up,
you
buddy?
flat out what we're gonna do.
What's up, man?
We're watching your video. They're gonna watch that video. I'm gonna go in there and watch the video.
You watch theirs?
We got your. Well, I don't have access to their camera unless they volunteer. The court systems can get them later if they want, but I don't have access to it. I don't
For
work
sure.
for them, and they don't work for me.
Okay.
If they don't volunteer it up like you guys did, I can't watch it.
For sure.
But ultimately, what we're going to do is compare the videos, get everybody's side of the story. So he's got your guys' side of the story. The other officers got their side of the story. And we're going to take all both sides of the story, we're going to call the state attorney's office, and let them decide what to do. Because they're ultimately the one who decides on charging anything. We don't decide anything. We get to run every single call and every single circumstance by the state attorney's office. So,
all done.
I mean, yeah, just close it for now. The other guy's gonna come in. Grab your names and we'll look at
so
it.
that's where we're going to go with it. And at most,
Because this should not have happened, dude.
what we're considering here, and just to let you know where we're at, is it's a misdemeanor battery on his part against you, or it's a trespassing complaint on their behalf.
Right.
Either way, we're talking about a Class A misdemeanor, one way or another.
For sure.
And I agree with the fact that maybe he could have handled things differently.
Like, should he have went and got the paperwork and did this and this?
Again,
Should
I'm not familiar with their policies are because they don't work for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're private security. They have different rules than we do.
If you look at the ILCS code, it says it's not trespassing until you refuse to leave from an officer.
Right.
But there again.
No, that's not what it says.
Yeah, it says that you can't, that you have to be asked to leave.
No.
And you gotta
I
refuse to leave.
could see you.
And,
I could see you on
once
video.
you come
your
back.
interpretation of that's wrong.
Yeah, no, if you refuse to leave, that's trespassing.
You're
And if you come
no,
back,
no.
that's trespassing.
No.
But just
once you've been given a lawful or even not a lawful, just a
lawful.
regular order,
It has to be lawful.
or a sign could be posted that says no trespassing. If you walk into a building with a no trespassing sign and I have it on video, and then you walk out, and then I find you and can identify you in the court of law, then yeah, I can arrest you for trespassing still, even if you've never been told anything.
Yeah,
so
no,
your interpretation
if
of the law
there's a
is
sign,
different.
if there's a sign, it has to be posted. That's what it actually
telling
says.
you physically.
It says that it has to be posted.
Them telling you verbally
Restricted
is the same
access
thing as
or no
the same thing
trespassing.
as a sign. So if they've said you're not welcome here, you need to leave the property, and then you refuse, but we don't get there in time and you're off property, let's say you're walking down there and they say, that guy's been banned in the past and he was just in here. So we can confirm on video that you were just in there.
See, yeah, you had to have previous
prior
ID, and then that's
Again,
after.
Their argument is going to be they told you to leave inside the lobby, and then you were still on their property. But there again, we have to determine where their property line is.
For sure.
Okay, the public in general, Sidewalk is public property.
For sure.
But because they own that entire block for bus transit, they may have a claim that that bus or that sidewalk is not public. It has public access. But it's
So
not owned by the
about
public.
how long would you think that would take? So we did a survey, a GCF survey. Is all you got to do is look it up online. It should have been 2 seconds. You guys should have already figured this out.
I can look on Winges. I haven't had time because I'm standing here talking to
Oh,
you.
okay, my bad, Bob.
We
We're
went down with
not
it.
in a huge hurry here. Luckily,
yeah.
right now, this side of the river is not that busy. So we're trying to hash this out the best we can without doing anybody wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
We weren't involved until everyone called.
I understand what you're saying about the
We were
bus
leaving,
station
man.
thing, but we were.
You know what I'm saying?
This public access. We weren't blocking no
Public
road.
access and being on public property are two different things.
Yeah, but if it's public access, you can't trespass me during business hours under
I agree.
720 ILCS
I agree.
523-1
So-
or 521-1.
Would like Walmart security have done the same thing?
I have no idea. I don't work for Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. Would it have been,
I don't know, man.
like, do they have authority to arrest? Like at Walmart, there was off-duty sheriffs, kind of the same uniform. You know what I'm saying? With them.
Yeah, again, I don't work for Walmart, so I can't tell you. But so yeah, like the trespass one, if you are told by the owner and you don't leave,
By the owner.
we don't have to tell you to leave.
They don't own the
just
building.
have to tell you.
The taxpayers do.
Yeah.
See what this comes up as?
Yeah, the taxpayers own the building.
Right.
I am the owner.
They get government money. This is a good.
521 that street.
They get government money. See, I called them on their bullshit, didn't I? I said, go look on the internet survey. It should tell you right away.
Why are you down here harassing these Mustangs? What's down here doing with these Mustangs?
Filming.
So you can't, they saying you can't.
They said I can't go across here and just walk up and down the sidewalk.
Why?
We're about to figure it out here in a minute.
Why? What if there was things over there?
You ask these gentlemen right here.
So I know my partner talked to you. Let me just get your account of the incident again.
My account?
Yeah. So you
Okay.
guys showed up here.
We showed up here, we were just walking down the street right there, and this gentleman pulled in that Jeep right there. He kind of had his music playing, and he's kind of had some kind of music, and he backed up. You can see how he's parked. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of did a little thing, and he finally stopped. So we were walking. He had like a uniform on. I said, oh, what's up, man? Which is a sidewalk, you know what I'm saying? I said, and then he got out of his car, and he's like, oh, you can't be on the sidewalk. We asked him if he come here for us, because I guess they called or something before. We were already leaving. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys were already in
We
there.
were already leaving.
And they
You
were
know what I'm
trying to
saying?
get you guys to go, and you guys
We already left. We already left that. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't even the situation at all. Because I got my documents from them right here. The FOIA. Right here. See?
So they.
So that's what we were coming down here.
But hold on. I gotta ask questions.
What's up, man?
And answer them, okay?
Yeah.
Help me out here. So you guys were inside doing what?
We were just filming at the time. I got a FOIA. But like I said, that encounter was already over with.
So they asked you to leave inside. You guys left.
Right. We was leaving. You know what I'm saying? It was already over with. That encounter was already done. We're just walking, like just now. You know what I'm saying? Walking on the sidewalk. We see the guy pulling up. We're like, you're saying, what's up, man? He got out of his car and just started chasing us around the yard. You know what I'm saying? Got my hand up like this.
So when he got out of the car, what did he say to you?
Like, you can't film. You know what I'm saying? This is, I'm not quite sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the camera. You know, but I'm not something you can't film this and that. You know, I said this is a sidewalk right here. We're just leaving. This is, you know.
So if you give us
And
text message or
he's like, hold on a minute. And then he parks his car. I didn't know what he was going to do. He got out of his car. I didn't even expect him to get out of his car. We were leaving.
Yeah.
And then he gets out of his car. I didn't even know he was going to put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? his hand, grabbed me like this, kind of weird, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never wasn't expecting it,
So
you know?
were you walking away from him, or were you walking towards him, or were you just standing there?
Standing there, you know what I'm saying? Like this. He gets out of his car. I said, "What's up, man?" The dude's coming this way. Then he kind of goes this way. And it's right here is all it happened, right here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even move the sidewalk. Just right there on the sidewalk.
Left arm.
And he grabbed my left arm right here and kept pushing my chest and kind of pounded in my chest area. And yeah.
I know it looks like this officer is being nice, but what's actually happening is this cop asked him to retell the story for the sole purpose of trying to find changes in his story that they can use against him. I know from first-hand experience it can be difficult not to talk when you think you're right, but it is dangerous to talk even when you know you're right.
And yanking me back and yanking me all around and yanked me through the yard, chased me out and shoved me out of the street and said, you can't be here. Shoved me in the street. You know what I'm saying? And then chased me around with the buses coming.
Just to go back, so when he exited his car, was he like asking you to leave the property, or what was he saying?
No. You know what I'm saying? He just got out of his car like, you can't film. You can't film here. He didn't know nothing about us even having an encounter in there. And I asked him about it. I said, did you come here for us? Or did you get it on the radio? You know what I'm saying? About us filming in there? Because it's not a crime for us filming in there neither. You know? So we were just filming it. At the time, we just come here. He doesn't even have a marked car. You know what I'm saying? He had just his uniform on. We're like, who are you? You know, it was a weird, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But he was just in his car like that. So he had his uniform on. You could see he's got his uniform on. So he just, so what's up, man? Which I can. If you were on the street, I can film you. And then he yanked me around. Like I said, you got it on the camera right there. He yanked me around. I got this camera.
Your count is he got out, said you can't film, grabbed your arm,
can't film.
Pushing to the street.
Right. I said, was you here? Did you get it on the call? Or he said, no. Which I got all that on film. I said, no, I wasn't even here for you. You can't film here, bet. He got out of his car and said, like, bet. And smirky remarks. I've asked him a couple questions. How you feel about yourself? What are you doing? You're pushing me around. Smirky remarks. I'm doing justified. The police are not going to do nothing to me. Ha 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 type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're very respectful. You know, he's all right.
Here's
what's up, man? You got the sun right in my eyes.
Here, I'll turn around so you can look at it.
So is that Sidewalk then, or?
They're claiming that's their property.
You were talking to some.
They said there's public access.
Public access. So was I committing a crime by having my video tape on the sidewalk? Was I committing a crime then when he come and assaulted me and put his hands on me, battered me, twisted my arm?
So here's what we're gonna do, okay?
Here's the deal.
Well, it's kind of the deal.
We ain't doing deals, but
We don't have access to anything that can show where the property line ends. That's what's city legal. Because Rockford Mass Transit District, even though it's Rockford, is a private entity.
Sure.
They filed whatever they filed with city legal because they maintain the sidewalks, and their claim is they own everything all the way up to the roadway. I don't have a way to say yes or no.
Yeah, but
okay? There's certainly not any signage. There's nothing in there saying that this is not a public way. Okay? So there's no way for us to arrest you guys for trespass or anything else. Not that we even have access. And they don't want to pursue any charges. They just want you. You got your trespass notices?
No, I didn't ever get a trespass
What
notice. What are you talking about? He never trespassed. He never told us we were trespassing. He went and said bet and got a piece of paper.
What was the piece of paper that the Metro guy gave you?
This was my paper. I went and got a FOIA from way earlier.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was explaining to you guys this was
something and hand them to him. Okay.
No.
Well, they told us they gave you trespass notices. So
definitely not.
Whatever.
Definitely not.
They verbally told you weren't welcome there. Right now.
Now you guys are verbally telling us that we're not. You're not. So I can go.
I'm repeating what you're saying. They said they don't want anyone over by the bus barn or anything else, and I think they have some signage over there. As far as the public lobby, that's up to them. Okay, we can go double check and see if they want them notified on paper. You think you can do that real quick?
So you guys are soliciting of trespass here? You guys are soliciting it?
Do you want my side of the story, or you want to be aggressive when you
How is that
you
aggressive?
called us for help?
For sure, I was a victim, was I not?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So certainly, if there's nothing here to say that this is their property, a battery occurred. Okay?
Sure.
But I have to have proof one way or another from city legal whether that's their property or not. So what we're doing is we're documenting the entire incident. We're getting the video from your friend. We're getting the video from them. And we're going to send it to our detective bureau. Yes, sir.
Even if that was their property, what crime was I committed when he ran up on me?
Trespassing.
Just walking down
You're
with the
on
sidewalk.
their property, walking down the sidewalk that they claim they'd already told you to leave their property.
That dude had nothing to do with anything.
I understand that.
He
But
didn't
what I'm
no
telling you
encounter
is
with anything.
The legality of it is that's their property. If that was what the property line says, if that is not the property line, then it's up to the detective bureau and the state's attorney's office to pursue charges against that security guard that we identified on your behalf. You want him arrested, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. We're going to document it. We'll get you a case number. Actually, he's got a case card right there. And we're going to go from there. I was told by them that they issued you guys trespass notices.
They did not.
If that's not true, then we'll get to the bottom of that. If they didn't, then fine. You guys probably should take the rest of the night off.
We can walk over there and film them. No, we don't want to go.
Not if they've in less than an hour, they've already told you to leave the property. I don't think within an hour it's a good idea after all this to go back over there.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Think like a rational person.
It's just a sidewalk. I just want to stand up for our rights, just like you're
This is a
doing.
public sidewalk. I don't,
Right.
You guys can stay here all night if you want.
For sure,
But
for sure.
I don't have a way to tell if that's public or private. Right now, it's after hours. I can't call city legal. They don't have anybody that works at this time of night that I can.
I respect that.
one way or another,
Honestly,
okay?
yeah, honestly.
If I had a way, if this was 12 o'clock,
He'd been off. He'd been
I could make
handcuffs.
a phone call and we'd be handling it one way or another. Okay, but I just don't have that access after hours.
All right.
I think it is too, but we just don't know for sure. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. And like you said, there should be signs. Yeah. Yes, they
So,
okay.
this gentleman's walking down the street, and that gentleman gets out of his car, just runs up and just does the same thing he did to me. It'd be the same thing.
It only applies to the.
You feel what I'm saying? Would
No,
it
if
be?
he
So
jumps
what
out
made
of
the
his
difference if I had a camera?
Doesn't apply to all of them.
Because he's working at a
read
job
it-
that
He wasn't.
told you to leave.
Yeah, but no,
Okay,
He
either way,
didn't
like I
tell me
said,
to leave, though.
it's gonna go to the state's attorney's office,
sure.
and they're gonna decide. I don't have another answer for you. That's our solution to the problem right
I know.
now.
But that gentleman never told me to leave at all. He just literally jumped out of his
the
car.
other people did.
The other two did.
Okay.
Right.
So-
But they were already over with.
You
You
interpret
know what I'm saying?
I mean,
yeah, I was going over with
like if I'm in my house and you come to my house, if I tell you get the fuck out of my house,
Yeah,
That's private. That's
I don't need
private.
the police to come do
And
that. I
he's
can.
explaining the ILCS that he keeps
Yeah, I know. I
quoting
get
to
what you're
us.
saying with
Right,
that.
ILCS
The interpretation's a little
521-3.
I don't know which one.
During
He's got it
normal
pulled up on
business,
us.
you want to pull it up on your
It
phone?
is. I read that part that your
He's
buddy
got
was
it.
telling me, but that only falls for number one.
Yeah.
No, it's just 3. Go to 3. Go to 3 on it. 721 ILCS 521-3. Normal business hours minus a crime. Go ahead.
I read that portion you told me.
What's
I
the
read
minus
it,
a crime?
But it only applies to number one. So
What's
you have
number
to
1
go
say?
back-
What does number 1 say? Go
So
ahead.
you have to go back to number one and
Can you read it?
No.
Why is that? Why do you
Because you
think
guys
it
do it
only
on
applies to number 1? Because what you're saying though is that's not
Because
true.
it says it
does.
applies
That's
to
not
number
true
one.
though. That's not
Okay.
true.
Well, if you want to take that up with the court of
It's
law,
not true though. What you're saying is not true.
Your constitutional right.
We've already talked to the lieutenant down the street, and he already confirmed. He's like, we said ILCS 521. He said that's a good one. That's a valid point. You see what I'm saying? During normal business hours, minus a crime, you guys can't do nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? Think about that. If I'm not doing nothing wrong, twiddling my thumbs.
I didn't even read it. I don't know what the circumstances are.
During normal business hours, I can't be trespassed with minus a crime
Of what?
of a building,
Private building?
of a public
Public
access.
Totally different.
Right.
This is not a public place. This is a private place.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. We're public sidewalk. We're on a public sidewalk.
Okay.
It's a public lobby too, though. There's a public lobby, was it not?
It's a public lobby and it's private.
And I got a FOIA from it. Freedom of Information request is freedom for sure. And I can file it here too. This is a government agency. They get government funds. So that's government. That gets government funds. So therefore, you guys are private, right? No, you guys are working now. You guys are public. But you guys are still private, though, when it comes down to it. They're private. They're getting government funds. You see what I'm saying here? Who pays for their gas? Who pays for all their diesel?
Yeah, I mean,
We the people. We the people do. Okay. So,
Like I said, in this instance,
what is we the people though? I own this building. For sure. And I can film in the lobby area.
they've advised you not to return, or you'll be trespassed.
Is it like
If you want to take that up with them in the court system,
for sure? I promise to God I will.
and they detain you,
I go back in there a second time, huh? This is a second time.
just saying.
For sure. You got to be a second time, not just the first time. That gentleman didn't have a right to put his hands on me. He had to call the law first, and then
about the guy putting his hands
I'll
up.
tell you, I'll
Take that guy out.
minus it out. I got you.
The encounter
I like talking.
inside,
For sure.
you were asked to leave.
For sure.
After you guys started going over by the bus.
Minus a crime. Minus a crime.
Doesn't matter. You were asked to leave. And when you initially refused, they said, no, now you're trespassing. You need to leave.
They never said that. They never said that. They never told us.
Never told you.
They never told us we trespassed. It's all on film. It's all right here 2 times.
Okay. So why
Never
were you guys
once.
leaving?
Why were we leaving?
Friends said you guys were walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah, we were done.
Right.
We were done with the FOIA and everything.
Done with the FOIA and everything. They said bye. We said bye to them 2 gentlemen. The two gentlemen that talk kind of funny. Had an encounter with them 2 only.
Okay.
That was it. We come out here. This guy with his Jeep come out here. Just started with us.
For us to tell you that you're not welcome inside the lobby right now.
Okay. So next time I go in there, then it'll be trespassing.
You go in there again after you've been advised that. And
Right.
Have record of it.
Have record of. You guys won't have record.
This is a record of it.
Right.
We're going to write a report on both sides.
Right.
So when you go in there again, after
Right.
you've been notified.
But I haven't never been notified once. I have
I'm
not.
notifying you right now.
You're
on their
soliciting
behalf.
on their behalf. They just. But earlier, officer on the camera, you just said they're not even wanting to pursue charges. You did
Right.
say this.
They don't have.
So
grounds
now you
to,
went in
but
there
they
and
also
did?
said they don't want to. What they're saying is, don't come back after this encounter. I don't know how that's so hard to understand. You're talking around in circles and you're not listening, which is frustrating.
So if I wanted to come use the bus, I couldn't come use the bus.
Anymore. You've had enough. You're up to your limit on the hypotheticals and the what ifs. We're done. You have your case card. They've told what they've said what they want to say. You've said what you're going to say. We're going to review it with the state's attorney's office and the detective bureau because we don't have access to the property. I have no other answers for you.
All right.
That is
Can I
where
get
we're
your
at.
name and your badge?
You've already got it.
I've
I
already
told
got
you
it.
when I first got here, you showed
But
me.
upon request, you're supposed to give it to me.
And I did once before. And my name.
I don't remember. I can't read them.
Well, you got cameras. Like you said, rewind the footage and get it because you got it once before.
Right, and you also said that they weren't going to pursue charges.
We're done.
All right, buckle and bounce.
Good luck.
Buckle and bounce. Hey, man, you were very cordial. This gentleman,
You'll get a text.
you're going to get a lot
I
of
have
complaints.
patience. I have patience too.
For sure, buddy.
But
For sure.
when you don't want to listen and you're going to be hard about listening and comprehending things, then I'm not going to listen and be berated by hypotheticals all day. When we have millions of calls pending, we're not in a huge hurry here. Luckily, right now, this side of the river is not that busy all day. So we have millions of calls pending. We have millions of calls pending.
Well, buckle and bounce then, buddy. Buckle and bounce. You didn't have to act like that.
If you have video of something you'd like to see me cover on my channel, or you have a court proceeding or some other government-related event that you'd like to see me personally come out and record and disseminate to the public, send an email to jimfreedomcontact@gmail.com. Together, we will command truth and justice by putting our cameras on government and questioning their authority. Until freedom prevails, I am Jim Freedom.